Aloha, my name is Lokelani, and I'll be presenting you today with this English 22 ALP PowerPoint from Prezi. My name is Loke, as I said before. I went to the spring class of 2017, and something interesting about myself is that I can speak fluent Hawaiian. The topic for today: 1. What's beneficial from this course? 2. Using and documenting secondary sources. 3. How is the LCC library website helpful? And 4. How to hold a bunny properly. Nah, just kidding. Alright, and so the first topic for today is what had I learned from this course that will be beneficial? Annotate. My experience from this class was interesting, but I've learned how to annotate in a smarter way. As you can tell from the first slide, expectation and reality. For what you see in reality, that's me. It's always been me. But from taking this class, expectation is what I'm doing right now, and it's really helpful, and it's easier for you. It's a whole lot easier from you because you're just what you've done before is just slapping on a pen of highlighted ink all over. So you'll get really good at it, I promise. And then for the second page is some rules of pointers, but what Lenny Unit sent us on how to annotate is a lot better, but this is the one that I found off of the internet. This is helpful too, but what she gave you is a whole lot better. So have fun with annotating. It will help you in the future, I promise. Alright, and then for the most important is teamwork. Get to know everyone in class or you'll get a test on it. So luckily for my class, we did introductions, we did like what's fascinating, how to remember our name, and all yada yada yada. So some of us, we became friends over time. We've been like chilling in class, but for my knowledge, we haven't really been hanging out of class. So hopefully you guys will do better. But we knew each other so well, we didn't have to take a test on how to spell correctly each and everyone's name and know everybody. Because we already knew everybody, we got like the gif of everyone, and so it's nice. Alright. And then working collaboratively with each other, maybe you'll do better. Because, as I said, we did know everybody's name, but that didn't mean we're all buddy with each other. Hopefully you know someone in your class. Hopefully you guys get a group and be all buddy with each other. But for my personal experience, it didn't really work out. I don't know. Maybe it was just this class. So have fun. And then for the second topic, stick tongue face. Alright. So problem 1. Sorry, I wrote problem 1. It's not really a problem. I just wanted to put something there, so you're welcome. Alright. Using and documenting secondary sources and research. Using multiple articles on an essay will make it easier for you when you start your essay. So this is just from the LCC library website, research website. I just wrote something random. I wrote bunny, and I got like this bunny book. I don't know. You can do like what I've been using this for was for breast cancer, because this class really connects to like health and sugary stuff and like diabetes. So I've been doing like breast cancer because that's in my family. So I just wanted to put something cute. Alright. And then for the MLA, it's ready for you, because when you go on that page and you click on cited, you just scroll a little down and there's um, MLAs. We're excited right there for you that you can paste and copy as you please. So, huzzah for that. Alright, and then problem 2 is learning to write grammatically. So I just chose 2 things that were helpful. One is the run-on sentence. I just write non-stop, over and over, never stopping for anything, and it was a problem. So hopefully this will help you out. And then we all know how this feels, but it's alright. We can learn from our mistakes and do better later on. Then for a fragment sentence is a group of words that begins with a capital letter and ends with a period. It looks like a sentence, but it is not a complete sentence. Pigeon is your worst enemy for English, so have fun. So, like, for an example of the fragment sentence is talk to Vera, but the real sentence, the proper sentence, is he talks to Vera. Alright? Okay. Let's keep on going. And then problem 3 is problem-based learning. PBL. I really like the picture for this one. It's adorable. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. And then for traditional learning is told what we need to know, memorize it, problem assigned to illustrate how to use it. And then problem-based learning is problem assigned, identify what we need to know, learn and apply it to solve the problem. This was interesting to learn because I thought this was just all the same, but when I looked it over, it actually was different. How I learned from like high school was traditional learning, and then what I learned from this class, it's problem-based learning. That was pretty cool. It was different. I gotta say I did learn more from problem-based learning from traditional learning. So sorry I'm saying traditional wrong, but or just odd, or it's better this way, and I did learn a lot, and thank you for listening to me this long. Alright, so next is problem 4. Write an essay that shows various tell, summary, analyzing, and evaluate. Dun dun dun. Alright, so for example is summarize it. So I really like this picture for summarize it because it's shorter than the text, using your own words and main ideas only. And it's some. And so that's how you spell out some for summarize. It's such a play on words and I love it. And it's so cute and it's so true. And just go follow this. Shorter than your text, using your own words and main ideas only. It's the best. I'm sorry. It's just this. I can't help it. It's the greatest thing. Okay. And that's one of the things you will learn from this class. Sorry. Okay, and then analysis is who, when, where, how, and it is a good way to like know where you're going with this, know the answers, and have fun with it. And then evaluate is looking over your strength and weakness inside the way you write. So people can evaluate you and they can tell what your weaknesses are, and you can evaluate the other person and you can tell them their weakness. But if you just evaluate yourself, you don't know what your weaknesses are because you only know what your strengths are. So it's a really good way to play this whole thing out. Alright, so LCC library. Fun. So, library website. It's pretty cool. I go on here quite often, like in the middle of this semester. It's your best friend. This is your BBF. Learn from her, have fun with her, go explore. But don't catch anything, okay? Okay, and then for a research website, And this is where you go on. So this is where you saw a previous picture of bunnies, where I wrote bunnies, and I came out with a bunny book. So this is where it's all out blank. You only press full text. I put in a bunny, looked it up, and then I chose a bunny book. Yay for bunnies. Nah, just kidding. Okay, so this is where you go for all your problems. Not really, that's where you go for counselors. But this is where you go for when you want to do assignment papers and research papers and yada yada yada, all the good stuff and more. Yay! Alright, and then for topic 4, advice. Winky face with a flying star coming out of it. You got problems, you need a doctor. I'm sorry, love.